All right, so today's supposed to be my rest day, which I usually fail at doing. I'm not supposed to be throwing, but I think I found a loophole. I'm gonna do an 18-hole putting stroke only challenge, including off the tee. So I'm walking to Zilker, a pretty famous disc golf course here in Austin that's on the shorter side. So I think it's possible to par with just 2 jump putts and then a regular putt a decent amount of the holes. So I want to see if I can get a decent score still, and also of course get some practice with jump putting power. So normally when I jump putt, my backswing goes back down to the left side of my body to get more power, because it's kind of a little bit closer to resembling a throw, like half throw, half putt type thing, sort of like Gannon. So this will be good practice because I've never done dedicated jump putting practice. So sometimes I mess up the aim a bit when I do it. And it'll be interesting to see. I know I can approach from a bit over 100 feet with jump putting, not really having chances usually to go in that often, but it's possible. So this will be good practice for that and something fun to do other than just boring practice or not playing at all and resting. And maybe I'll start getting used to this, coming back to the left side of my body with the backswing with all this jump putting off the tee, and I might start doing it more in my regular putting, closer ranges, if I start getting used to it more. So we'll see how it starts feeling, and maybe I'll start switching to it a little bit more in my regular putts and see how it goes. I normally, with my regular putt, go kind of from close to the center of my body. But yeah, let's see. So I brought 2 putters, Halo, Nexus, Invader, and then the red one or pink one is the XT Invader. That's kind of worn in from some throwing. It's decently understable, whereas the Halo Nexus is newer and a little bit overstable. So that's the one I'm putting with primarily right now. And Invaders are definitely underrated as putting putters. A lot of people starting to discover them being great for approaching, but not many people seem to know about them as putting putters because, Innova has so many putting putters that have been around for so long that people are already hooked on those and not trying or looking for new ones necessarily. But it looks like Kevin Jones, after switching to Innova sponsorship, was given a bunch of, rare and valuable McBeast putters, all these other options to choose from. Started using some of those and then ended up choosing these Halo Nexus Invaders, which feel amazing to me. Lower profile, pretty flat. Feels easier to get clean releases that way, for me with a lower profile putter. They're 3201, so lower glide, but I can still get good distance with them, and it just seems a little more controllable and predictable with the low glide and stability, rather than having something with higher glide that can kind of catch wind more and get a little out of control. All right, there's some people in hole 1, so quick little warm-up jump putt from here. Oh, my putting grip, let's see, I put my thumb pretty close to the rim, just slightly in. Index finger kind of in between these 2 digits is hanging over, not hooking, just having a little bit of pressure there. And then I'm going to be fanning all 3 fingers today, practicing like that. Some finger pop pivot between the thumb and the fingers. I normally grip, lately have been using the pinky to hook, but I always switch things up quite a bit with putting and experiment with things a lot, so that's what I'm doing today. And then it pretty much down the middle groove of the palm. And a decent amount of finger pressure, especially when jump putting far. I've never filmed my jump putt, so they might not be the most legal, but I'm sure they'd never be called in a higher level tournament. Oh yeah, okay, cool. All right, this might be a little bit harder than I thought. I needed to juice this one more. I'm barely halfway, less than halfway. Need more Annie. Bear the dog's coming. Okay, there we go, full flight. If I did that off the tee, it would have been a lot better. All right, this one, I don't think you can see it from here. Under this tree, past the tree that's hanging down there on the right. I gotta get a lot of Annie again, big jump. A lot of wrist curl and pop, internal shoulder rotation, external shoulder, everything. Gotta get it all to get the power. All right, I think I'm going understable putter again to go around the tree on the left here. On Annie. That holds the whole way, I hope. Oh shit. I'm just gonna try to be kind of casual about it. Yeah. I'm kind of drawing backswing to the left of the body a little bit on these putts here, more than I usually do, just to kind of see how it feels. This one is the interesting one. Oh, that's so weak. All right, I had to pass some guys, kind of rushed it and got real weak. So now, in a bad situation, I didn't get as far as I needed to. Oh, I went so low again. Skip over. Oh gosh, I did not think that was in play. I didn't think there was any risk of me hitting that little thing up there, but I was kind of far, so I had to get some decent height on it, and needed it to stay on Annie. How to absolutely maximize it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. Better than a lot of my throws on this hole. All right, I spoke too soon. Basket's off there to the left. The lie kind of sucked. I think I should just go this way. Low, hard, and skip on the ground. Man, if my putt didn't fade and skip a little bit into those bushes, I would have been able to get 20 feet closer on this and then had like a 30-footer. Get in. Oh, over. I'm getting too strong with all this jump putting practice. All right, so this one, usually you want it to hold a turn a little bit. So I'm going with the understable one again, but since the jump putt doesn't have a ton of speed, I think I need to really put this on Annie since I'm not throwing it. Oh man. Wait. Oh no, it's in the bushes. I thought it was getting through. Alright, that feels really bad. 3 bogeys in a row. This hole is gonna be interesting. I have to get it really high to get over. So I want to end on this big oak tree, the right side of it is where I'm going for. Basket's right on the right side under that big oak tree. So I'm gonna go understable again. Not too much ante, try to get it high over the top of these bushes so it floats down. There's a road there that's inbounds. Oh no! Oh, okay, we gotta try that again with more power. I thought I put a lot of power on that, and it's downhill. I actually got a snap sound on that one. I held onto it longer. Definitely got more power, but those are also the same feeling putts that you accidentally yank really far right when trying to add a lot of power, so I didn't want to do that the first time. All right, basket's right through the gap in the bush here. Man. No, I was worried about that. Oh, I might have forgotten to record one of my throws. Where the heck did oh, it's in the tree here. Are you kidding me? The rim snagged on a tiny little stick. There we go. All right, this is a really long hole for this course at least. It's close to like 350 or something like that. I saved the bogey with a huge putt on the last one, even with one shot going 3 feet forward. I'm gonna go stable here, putter. Yeah, stable. I'm gonna try to flex it, I guess. This road on the right is OB, so I don't want to accidentally yank over my understable one and go OB. The next road up there is not OB. You're good! Guy's getting out of the way of my jump putt. He thought I was just a regular disc golfer, but no, I'm a wacko. Yeah, this one's like a guaranteed bogey with putting only strokes. It's just too far. I'm gonna try to juice this understable one and get to the road up there, but there's these metal beam bars, like barricades, that are in the way. Oh my gosh, almost. All right, easy bogey. All right, I'm +5. This is, I knew it was gonna be challenging, but I didn't think it was gonna be this challenging. Maybe I should squat even lower, drop backswing below the knee. Oh God, it didn't work. I wanted a par so bad that I tried too hard on that one and messed it up. Now, probably gonna get another bogey. Get up there. Okay. I gotta get a birdie here. I think I'm gonna try a little more nose up than usual. Maybe I should have been doing that off the tee more often. It's hard to get, for max distance, hard to get the height required if you're throwing the putter decently nose down. Yeah, see, that's a lot easier to get the height and some distance and straight flight. It's not nose up, contrary to what people would think if they saw that flying, but it's a lot less nose down. Oh, come on. Got robbed. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna try to throw this kind of towards the ceiling, knowing it's gonna get down before it gets there, hopefully. Okay, that was really good. All right, this one's under the tree near the trunk. Oh, why did I throw it at the bush? I'm trying to like flex it too much. I just need to do like a speedy Annie. All right, finally got a par. Feels kind of miraculous. This one is decently uphill. I actually grunt louder on jump putts than a lot of throws. It's funny. I don't know why. It's like everything is starting so slow that it's harder to accelerate explosively compared to a throw. And there's like wooden terraces on the ground that kind of block skips. So I think I'm gonna try to do like a pushing hyzer jump putt on the right side. I feel like it's harder to control the Annie on the left. Oh, I kept it too wide. Low ceiling in the way. My only option is a nose up floater. This one is 350, almost 350, downhill at the start, and I got a pretty good chunk of it off the tee, but so many guardians here that it's no easy way to get a lot of distance there, and then it starts going slightly uphill. Oh, get through. Okay. Wow. I have a long putt. This has been good practice. I'm discovering that it's easier to, for me at least, to not go with the really high nose down spush style, but more of a direct spush style, or spish, you might. Spush is closer to push with more arm raise. Spish is closer to spin with more direct, but still not purely a spin putt. That's what's crazy about Ricky Wysocki. I don't know how he gets those 70 footers throwing it so high. You have to put so much effort into that height because it's so nose down. Go! Almost touched metal. Man, that would have been an amazing birdie. So I guess the challenge should have been to not bogey every hole while doing this. That's more reasonable. So if I think about it like that, I'm feeling pretty good. Another uphill one, so. Basket's up there on the left. Oh, why did I throw it so low? Oh my gosh, this uphill. Oh, there it is. Man, oh my gosh, that's like 20 feet away. This one's really far down here around the corner. All right, basket's down there. I got a little too close to this tree. Now I got to go more Annie, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I want to go Annie full flight anyways. Okay, come on. Whip it the wrist. I got this. Oh, go. Oh, not high enough. Still a putt. Look. Higher. Oh my gosh. Why can't I do that in the first time? Get in. Oh, we did it finally. Okay, gosh. Maybe I should be using the overstable one more. I'm just I'm swinging so far. I don't know. I'm getting too used to Annie. Yeah, I should be using the more overstable one more, maybe. I'm just like, I keep thinking I'm not gonna put enough Annie on it because the speed is slower, so I feel like it's gonna come out of the Annie too soon if I use the stable one, but I mean, I'm gonna throw this with hyzer, so I think I want the understability to make the hyzer push more. Okay, go. Please get me close enough to putt. Probably edge of C1. Oh God, I yanked it. Oh, look at that stability. I should have went more understable. I didn't get the full flight, but it might be enough actually. Same thing as I just did, but put it on some hyzer, so it does a long pushing hyzer, I hope. maybe goes to flat. That'd actually be ideal. I'm aiming towards this small tree to the right of the basket, hoping it'll start fading before it gets close to there. Yeah, look at that. Exactly what I wanted, finally. All right, this is like 25 feet. No big deal. You got this. Oh, yes. It was a big deal. But yeah, this has been good practice. I definitely, and it's more fun than just putting only practice. So I think I might do this more often and just get a lot better at jump putting for like approaches and stuff. All right. I'm aiming for this tree, like not the first tree group of trees on the left of the fairway, but the second one, trying to get close to that one. Go, 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 go. Okay. All right, pushing hyzer. Juice it though. Oh yeah, I got the height on that. Oh yeah. So I finished plus 11, so of course, immediately I want to try to beat that. So it was really good practice because it was fun, and you know, it was like more realistic than just jump putting on an open basket somewhere. I was forced into situations, more realistic ones, having to adapt. So definitely gonna do this again, because every time I go on a rest day out to just do putting practice, I usually inevitably start getting a little bored and then start, you know, cheating, being like, oh, I'll throw just a little bit, throw the putters a little bit, and then I get warmed up, and then I start ripping them and doing full effort throws when I'm supposed to be resting from that sort of thing. And this was easier to stick with the plan because I'm still playing a game. And so, I mean, that also is a good reason for putting practice to turn it more into a structured game as well. When I do just pure putting practice, I need to find and be more like diligent, hold myself accountable to playing some sort of game to make it more fun and keep me focused, and not just start throwing